What is it? A bug in your brain? Smoke it? It's a feature. Stick to your way. Shadows dancing what we do. Ripples off through the green. Much is life, much chemistry. Footsteps trace the empty street. Heartbeats pound above the beat. Whispers crawl along the wall. As the night gently closes, feel the waves hit your core. Timeless leaves forever. Treasure waits in the sky. To the sky, all the time. Your light through the sky. My soul lights like a day. Far away, the starry sea. Chasing birds and sky.
Hey guys, welcome to another Coven Radio. That music I had Frisky playing again You
Is that
know,
what
as
that
well.
was?
Yeah, I just he's got so much on Spotify, and I thought it's nice to share some NFT, you know, people who are doing some cool music. You know, I don't think
Yeah,
we
no,
hear
his stuff
enough
is
about
cool.
that. His stuff's really cool. So
Yeah,
I'm
I feel
trying
like.
to alternate between him and Wick. So that's
Oh yeah,
that's the
Wick has some good
plan.
stuff too. Yeah.
Two amazing FCW crew making really cool music. So anyway, how are you?
Good, good, good. Tired.
Tired?
I've been sharing a lot today.
Oh, have you?
I have. I don't know if you've seen my
I
posts,
have
but
seen. You've seen. I've seen a lot of posts. I think I've commented on most of them.
yeah, I've been sharing a lot today.
I
But
know.
also,
It's hard though, isn't it? When you're trying to
it's very
work,
hard.
I set reminders on my phone which are constantly pinging, going like ding, art post, ding, utility post, ding. That's what I have all day. Like I try and like stagger what I
Is
see.
that what you have alarms?
Yeah, I'm like literally I created myself like a little sad in it, little strategy of like, right, I
Mhm.
need to post about the utility, the art, the law, like kind of like the things that I want to cover for the Cute and Creepy Gang. And I have little alarms going off on my phone, which a lot of the time I snooze because
I
I'm
should
too
do that.
busy. But it's a good shout because they come up and pop up on my laptop, you know, in the top corner.
Yeah.
Um, so it just gives me a little reminder to
Yeah,
sort of
today
like,
I wanted to post basically the characters, the factions and like
oh yeah.
who they are, what they are, and what each faction means and their colors and stuff like that. So I want people to start choosing sides.
Oh, I mean,
That's why.
I have a favorite character already, but that's because I've had a sneak read.
Yeah,
I've had an exclusive read.
you read the whole book one already.
I know I have already. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's so good. You should be so proud. It's really amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people that I give the book to, they were like, I'm like, all right, what's the feedback? They're like, no feedback is great.
I know. Well, I was like,
Leave
oh,
it
I
the way
just
it
can't wait
is.
to what read was coming next. And
Yeah,
I love Rico, and I love the two main characters. They really, yes, they
yeah. I'm wondering
really.
if anybody's gonna side with some of the people that are not so nice in the
I don't
storyline.
know. Sometimes, yeah, because sometimes I like a good villain. It doesn't mean I'll
Yeah,
side with them, but sometimes I like a good villain. You know, like you know when you watch a soap or a drama, quite often you think it's the villains that make it interesting, isn't it? You know,
yeah,
so um, I'm kind of just intrigued. I can't wait to read the next step, which I think that in itself you've achieved something really cool. I'm itching to read what happens now. You know, and I have some
thank you.
theories. And my little brain was, I'm like, oh, and what's going to happen? Acid says he
Yeah,
loves a villain too.
yeah. You know
Well,
what it is too? Like they're not really villains. Like they're not really bad. They just believe
no,
in what they believe in.
yeah, they
Right. So
just,
that's how I wanted to make them. There is a villain though. There is one villain that hasn't shown his face yet, but
oh,
he will.
okay, that's cool. Hey, Crypto Key. But yeah, it's good. But we, anything updated when any timeline on the launch, or are you keeping it still quite sort of,
Yeah, I'm keeping it quite still a secret just because I'm releasing little things here and there, little hints of stuff. Because I again, like I really want people to like choose sides and who they want to root for, right? Because I think what I'm going to do is if that happens to an extent where I want it to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pivot where the book goes depending on what people decide and what they pick.
okay, I like that.
That makes
That's
sense.
cool. Yeah, that does
Yeah.
make total sense. Yeah, it does.
So this is why I don't
Um,
want to release the NFTs either. V3, the artwork is almost done. It's just I think I'm gonna wait till the book is out, the animation is out, and then I'm gonna have people pretty much just buy whatever they really sided with
Yeah, that's cool. It's nice
if they
because
want to buy
you're
it.
getting the
So,
community involved then as well. And I think,
yeah,
especially in the NFT world, people like to feel included. Like I like holding a space and brainstorming with some of my gang, you know, and kind of just sort of saying what do you think would work. And I did that a
yeah,
lot with the trading cards, you know, and then I got people to vote on which mystic moons to include and all that kind of stuff. And I think
yeah.
it's people like to feel included.
But even now they can choose sides now with V2, the ones that are out now because they're
Yeah,
already separated into factions, so they can
yeah.
choose whoever they want. So, but
It's
V2 is going to play a pivotal role in everything that we're doing in the whole ecosystem. So, I suggest people to grab their V2s.
Okay. Well,
Not that many listed.
I have quite a few. There aren't many listed.
No.
Yeah. Well, I actually do have my Mystic Moon visible on the screen because if you remember, I couldn't share my screen
Yeah.
last time and I couldn't. So that's Morvella if anyone's interested. That's the new Mystic Moon. So she's available until the 2nd of Feb. You just mint 2 Lunar Witches and you get her as a bonus airdrop. She's
Yeah, this one's really cool.
I was trying to develop obviously, you know, we're building Nifty Island stuff with Danny, you know, he's doing some amazing stuff. And I thought she would work really well as an avatar, I think, you know, because she's got limbs rather than the doll, which doesn't, you know, the Russian dolls. So I was thinking with that in mind, and I was also trying to add more characters, but I wanted to keep that theme of the dolls or like ornaments like I have done, because it kind of makes sense to do so. So she's a little a raggy doll, you know, a little voodoo raggy doll, but she's not evil. She's been stitched under the moonlight by Luna Witch with a single wolf hair, so she's the conduit between Luna Witch and the wolf spirit, which is why she's got a little wolf dolly in her
I
arms.
see. Yeah.
So yeah,
So detailed.
Oh, I had so much fun doing this. Because it is
seen your
more
videos.
detailed than my other stuff, and I was like, oh, I love doing
Yeah,
this.
it was really cool.
Great. And
I'm also going to post videos. I'm also going to post videos of the new V3 ants. Of me drawing them. I'm also going to post videos. I'm probably going to sell, because this is going to be so big, I probably will have like just the rough drafts. I've been saving those. I'm probably going to sell those with a signature.
Oh, nice. That's a good shout.
Yeah, or maybe I give them away. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Yeah, I was thinking, what am I going to do to reward like holders? Because like last year I do like holder of the month, and it'd be a t-shirt they'd get, and I was thinking I need to do something different. And actually Rio, who has got he's a massive Luna Witch holder, he's got a lot of Luna Witches, he minted witch number 666, so I'm actually doing something really cool for him. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, I said you've got a special surprise coming, so I can't wait to get that finished.
I see Acid out there. I see Luna.
He is. Acid's out there. So Sapient's out there. He's part of the Doom guys that we had on before. So yeah, it's cool. But and also I've been working on new t-shirts.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, hang on. Can I spin round without breaking something?
I don't know.
Can you see the back?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I've been doing that as well. So yes, that's my update. We shall now proceed to the guest.
Yeah. We have a cool guest today.
We have a very cool guest. So I actually came across, we'll call him Avoid, but it's the Decapinations, the Dead Punks, in the GU space on Friday. So I was just listening. I wasn't speaking, but I just was like, oh my God. And I went and picked up, they minted out really, really quickly. And so I went and picked up about 8 on the secondary. And then, of course, Ukaswaka and Acid, because we're all like complete, like anything a bit like trippy and weird. We're like, we love it. So the FCW crew went in hard and we all minted some. So yeah, it's awesome. So I'm going to get him on now. Let me just go to
bring him up.
Add him to our screen. Welcome. How are you, Avoid?
Hello. Yeah, good.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Like the vibes are good at the moment. So yeah, just riding this wave at the moment. It's good.
It's amazing. And you're in Australia, so we're truly global tonight, guys. We've got me in the UK, you in Oz, and we got you in New Jersey. So that's
it's actually 10 a.m. here. I'm actually at work. I came in early and I'm taking my lunch break. If you could see me, I'm doing quotation marks, but I'm taking my lunch break right now. So yeah, I'm happy to be here.
You're going to be starving by actual lunchtime then. You'll have to just make crumbs at your desk with a sandwich, I'm guessing.
That's the plan.
Oh, thanks so much for agreeing to come on. I was kept checking my message going, please get back to me, because I absolutely love what you're creating. So
thank you.
Before we jump on to sharing some of the art, what's your background? Like, how did you...
It was the elevator pitch.
Yeah, give us the elevator pitch.
The elevator pitch.
How are you?
I'm so bad at the elevator pitch. I'm trying to get better at it. All right, let's give you the lowdown. So we're the Dead Punks of Decapitation. I've been an artist / graphic designer in my career all my life, so I've worked with Adidas and other streetwear brands, graphic agencies, and yeah, I've done all sorts of stuff actually. But yeah, when I discovered the whole profile picture generative art genre, I I was pretty hooked straight away, and I knew I had to do something. It was kind of built for me. Built for my ADHD brain. So yeah, when I found out about this in about, I was, the 2021, you know, boom. And I was looking at all these things going, what the hell are these? Looking at the apes and going, what? I don't get it. But then when I finally got it, I was like, holy shit, yeah, this is so good. And so, yeah, I started in September 2021 building the dead punks and like designing them. We kind of, yeah, we wanted to strip it back to a really minimalistic state to start with. That's why we got rid of the head. Sorry, the head. The head's the only thing that remains. We got rid of everything else,
Yeah.
the body, the hands, the clothes, and yeah, I just wanted to strip it back to a really minimalist state, and then see how many cool, subtle, out there traits I could, just all sorts of things I could pack in there without it looking too messy. And yeah, and then we kind of we kind of call ourselves a punk pop collection. That kind of comes from the bright colours, which are kind of the pop part, the pop art side, and then the punk is like the street vibe, the street level, gritty dirtiness that you can see in the art, with the tattoos and all that. Yeah, so that's kind of where it all started, and yeah, we built it for 4 years through the bear market, and we just kept grinding. We took all that time just to refine and refine. We did hundreds of generations, and yeah, and now we're here. It's been great. Great
Yeah, I
ride.
saw you mentioned that. I saw you mentioned that you guys been grinding for like 4 years now. So, like, what kept you motivated during all that time?
Oh, it was, there was definitely times where we were like me and the co-founder. So the other co-founder is OX Decapitator. You'll find him on X. Um, yeah, there was times during the bear market that we were just like, holy shit, like, do I just give up? But I don't know. I just kept going. I guess I can thank my ADHD for that. I just kept staying up late every night, just pumping away, and yeah, like I just knew I had something so beautiful here, and I just had to get it out, and yeah, that's what kept me going. I had this dream of releasing what I wanted to. I wanted to make the greatest profile picture art I had seen, um, and that was kind of what we were aiming at. And yeah, the bear market gave us that time to do it. So yeah, very very happy with the results. Obviously,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
It's really striking. Like that's what I say. I was just sort of hanging out in the GU space and was like, oh my god, I gotta go check these out. And it's like been a while
It
since
hits
I've
me.
had that kind of something hit me that hard, And it was the same when I
Oh,
shared it with the guys in my chat as well. Everyone was like, oh my god, these are so cool.
Yeah, they are.
absolutely love that. I'm hearing that from a few people, and it makes me
Yeah,
so happy every time I hear it because, I'm all about the art. We're an art focused collection, and that's it. That's our core. And yeah, to hear those type of comments, it's still surreal to be honest.
yeah,
This shit used to live on my computer, and I was the only one who could see it. But now I'm seeing them everywhere. Yeah, people are using them as their profile picture. It blows my mind still. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a mind blown punk right now.
Yeah.
Mind blown. A little bit like the rainbow here.
Exactly, that's me right now.
Brilliant. What did you create these in? Did you do them in Procreate or are they hand
Oh, good
drawn? They
question.
look.
Yeah, I actually used Adobe Illustrator.
Oh,
I'm
did you?
Okay.
yeah, like, and I don't think there's been many collections actually designed on it. I wanted that clean lines and
Yeah.
clean
I can
fades
see
and
that in it. I could have
yeah.
guessed. I'm a graphic designer as well, so I
Oh,
use
okay,
Adobe
cool.
Illustrator lots for branding and logo work because you get the
Yeah,
keys. Obviously, you get a vector file. Um,
yeah,
and but I was like, some of them had almost slightly hand drawn quality, so I wasn't sure. Like, I wasn't 100%, but
yeah.
yeah,
I just used the rough stroke for
yeah,
those bits, but yeah, I really wanted to push myself in Illustrator. It's kind of my zone. That's my favorite program, and
Yeah.
I just wanted to create something clean and beautiful, and that was the place to do it for me. Yeah, so
Cool.
Yeah.
that's the program.
Are there any
Yeah.
projects or art styles that influence like the aesthetic of the artwork?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, being from the 2021 boom, there was so many great projects that came out. So I think it won't surprise you to say that doodles were a massive
Yeah.
influence.
Well, the color, it's the color palette, right?
It's the color palette.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the color palette all over. But
yeah.
yeah,
They
and I
dropped.
think that was very of a time as well. I feel like even in graphic design, that those gradients and those like
Yeah.
pastels with the little pops of color were like really popular in design
Yeah,
in that at that time as well.
yeah. Absolutely, they nailed it at that point. Like they blew me away when they dropped.
Yeah,
I couldn't. They were the first that I noticed that had put a lot of thought into the color palette, and it was a tight color palette, but bright and brilliant. And to contrast that with the thick black lines, and the minimalist, you know, state that they went with. It was a beautiful thing, and yeah,
yeah,
it totally influenced me. Mainly the color palette, um, and a few of their traits too. You can see I've kind of evolved a few of their traits, like the mind explosion one.
yeah,
I love that, and I kind of ran with that and made it into my own version, I guess. It's definitely a nod to them, though. Yeah, but besides them, Cool Cats, Deadfellas, I really love Renga. Renga were a big hit for me
I
because
don't
the
know them.
art was just so deep. I haven't seen the depth of art that they've brought. Azuki,
Yeah,
although it doesn't translate to what we did very well, but they definitely were a big influence. Yeah, all the classics.
yeah.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
long
Pretty
did
cool.
it take you to create each of those um, traits? Like, I'm
Oh,
assuming it was a
And
long
what's your
time.
favorite one?
And yeah,
it
and what was
was.
your favorite one?
Oh, damn. That's a
We're
great.
putting you on the
Well,
spot here.
I do love the Daft Punk, Dead Punk remix logo. You'll see that on some of the neck tats. It's um, that actually hails back to a streetwear brand I was working on years ago, and that logo came from there, and that the name Dead Punk actually came from there too. So it's kind of a thread that goes back a long way. So yeah, I really love that trait. But my favorite punks haven't actually been released yet.
Oh,
So
Oh,
this might, yeah, this surprises people sometimes. We are a 10K collection. That's always been the vision, and I
mm,
built it. We built so much depth into it that reducing the supply would have compromised the whole vision. So when we went to launch recently, I was getting so much feedback that 10K was too big,
yeah.
much too big for this day and age.
I think it
So,
was
so
back when you were originally started, like, because that's how I feel about my collection. It's like a big
yeah.
collection, and I feel like
Same
now
thing. Yeah.
people
yeah,
don't release that number anymore. It's more like 1,500 or kind of like
yeah,
even a
or
thousand.
four hundred and
Yeah,
forty-four max. Yeah,
yeah,
but I didn't want to compromise the collection. So the idea was to split it into three phases. So phase one is complete. That was the first drop. So yeah, we've still got phase two and phase three to look forward to. And yeah, so where I was going with that is in phase two, there's actually a subcult called the Raver Punks. And they are my favorite. You actually won't find them on OpenSea yet.
no.
Um,
I just like the name. I mean, I was an old
yeah.
school raver, so I'll be all over that.
Oh, well, my God. So was I. Yeah, I was the rave generation and
Same.
warehouse parties, and I was
Yeah.
even a DJ back in the Melbourne
Oh
rave scene.
really? Oh my god.
Yeah, so I've always music's a big part of my life, and I really wanted to
Yeah.
be a big part of the collection too. So
Nice.
there's lots of nods to my favorite artists through there.
Yeah.
But some of them are disguised and some of them are obvious. So good luck.
Awesome. What kind of genre were you playing as a DJ?
Oh, minimalist. You won't surprise you to say minimal house, minimal
Oh
tech.
yeah.
Was kind of my jam. I just loved layering them over the top of each other.
Yeah.
I was one of those DJs who would layer over and over, like as much as I could, just to like create something new and different out of the two tracks. It was, and minimal tech was the one to do with that.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful thing, beautiful time.
Yeah, it was an exciting time.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it was like no other, for sure.
absolutely.
I remember
I still mourn the same.
I know. I tried to go to like a warehouse thing with like Salada and like camel fat and all this. And
Oh,
I just
nice.
was like, it was so funny. Like anyone who was over 30 kind of gathered in the same area. And then
Yeah,
all the kids were there just filming. And like anyone
yeah,
between the age of 30 and 50 was just like raving, not even caring about their phones. It was quite funny. I thought, yeah, those days are gone. They are long gone, those days. Like
absolutely.
you
Yeah,
can't recapture it as much as you
different
want to
world.
try. It is,
It's a
yeah.
different world now. Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. I
Yeah.
love some of these rare ones in the solid gold.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I really wanted to um, do a lot of one of ones, like, and we had the time to do it. Um, I wanted to. I like to say we wanted to bridge the gap between, one of one, true one of one art on the blockchain and profile picture art on the blockchain. So we really wanted to bridge that gap. And to do that, we built in the 12 subcults that create a beautiful rarity arc, but also the 162 one of ones, like
Yeah.
all handmade. And I also, we also wrote all the metadata by hand for
Wow.
each one. And we wanted to do that so that you couldn't easily find them. Like they're buried in the collection.
Yeah.
Like you can't really tell which one's a one of one um, just on face value.
Yeah.
You can look at it like that gold one, obviously, and say, yeah,
Obviously.
that's a
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
But some of the others, like the crown, I call them the acid rain. They sometimes slip under the radar.
Yeah.
And people think the ones that aren't one of ones are one of ones. So it's fun to watch everyone try and figure it
Try
out.
to work it out. I love that
Yeah.
it's even got like a little gold stamp on his neck, like a little, like
Yes.
you'd look on your
Yeah.
bar, your
Gold
gold bar.
tattoo.
It's
Yeah.
so that detail of
Official.
it is really, really cool.
It's fun.
I
Thank
love
you.
that.
Thank you.
No, it is. I just love it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, these are epic. I literally must have been looking for like over an hour trying to pick. I kept adding to my basket and then, oh no, oh, but this one's better. I'm going to have this. And I just couldn't decide. And like, I mean, this is epic. Look at that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I love
love
the
the
upside
upside
down.
down. They're
Oh,
so cool.
yeah. And I'll give a shout out here because that kind of stemmed from two things. There was the classic Cool Cats upside down. Remember that?
Yeah.
The legendary Cool Cat. That influenced me, but also Family Guy, the kid with the upside down face
Oh my
in
God.
Family
Oh
Guy.
yeah.
I didn't
So
even think of
those
that.
two things kind of influence the upside down punks. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool to know.
It is pretty cool. It is really
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And I know I was saying like I was obsessed with the sunglasses, and you were saying you've got
Mm.
like plans to do streetwear. Is that right?
Yeah, we've got a few plans. Like there's two kind of splinters for the merch slash streetwear. So there's the true streetwear brand we want to do, which is going to be called Dead Punk Streetwear, and that'll be
Love it.
exclusive to holders. But also there's something we call Traitwear, and it's kind of a new take on merch, and it's mintable. So any of the traits that are actually in the artwork, that's what we're going to be releasing. So yeah, the sunglasses, the
Love
hats,
it.
the even tattoos, like temporary tattoos for your face and your neck. And we want to make these like limited edition drops with IRL rarity. So just like in the collection, there'll be a hat that has common colors, but then also the rainbow and then also the gold. And so,
Yeah.
I want to release it where there is rarity in the merch and all the traitwear, and it gets minted, and then you can either trade that and try and sell it, or you can redeem it for the item. So that's the kind of concept we want to go with, which we think is pretty cool. So
I think
it'll
it's
be fun
really
to watch the
cool.
I
degen.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be fun
I've got to
watching the
ask.
degen.
Yeah, it will. I mean, I love creating like clothing and bits and bobs, and
I saw that.
as a graphic designer though, I get asked to do this for brands, and that's how I can knew you were a graphic designer because the way you've done your caps, and it's how I would have approached like doing a cap and all the two
Yeah,
tones, and um,
yeah,
Yeah, it's funny. My style of design is quite clean compared to how I draw, So
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what you do.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's going to be cool. Like I have a lot of experience in apparel, so I'm going to
yeah.
bring that
Oh, that's good.
to this. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
What was the biggest challenge leading up to like your mental that you had?
Oh, the whole grind on X and building the Discord and you know just 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 building the community. It was the hardest part. Like the art
Yeah.
came naturally, but the building the community is something obviously I haven't done before. I am in marketing, but this was a whole new beast, and yeah, that was not. I don't want to say it was good, but it was hard, and we're still doing it. Right now. Like yeah, mint out was good, but yeah, the grind up to mint was long and hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Usually,
that was probably the most difficult part for sure.
Yeah. Go on, Miguel. You were going to say something then.
no. I was just
Oh, you
gonna
didn't. Go on.
me or you.
You said you were going to say something.
I just had a question. Like, how do you see decapitation standing out in the crowd of like just the NFT space in general?
Yeah, cool. I think what catches your eye first is the color palette. I put a lot of work into
Yeah.
that, and we even went deeper than just having a color palette. Like each of the 12 subcults almost has its own colors from within the color palette. Like there's some that go across the whole collection, but there's some that are specific to to certain subcults, and you can almost tell the subcults apart by the color palette sometimes, not all the time, but yeah. Shit, what was the question? I totally lost my track.
Like, how do you
how do
stand
they
out?
stand out?
Oh yeah, the color. So the color palette, but also I wanted to bring some 2021 nostalgia to the collection.
Yeah.
So there's all the classic
Yeah.
traits in there, but I wanted to pack it with stuff no one had ever seen before as well. So we've packed it with all different stuff, and also I think the one big unique factor within the art that we have is within the face. Some of the traits, they don't have any border, like they don't have a black outline. So this
Yeah.
allows them to blend and melt together with the traits in front of them and behind them. And it almost creates this unique, it almost gives each one a unique flavor.
Yeah.
And
That's a
I
good
think
example, that one there.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
that's one of my favorite parts of the collection, like just how some of the traits blend together and create their own unique, like DJing kind of. You mix two tracks together, and yeah. So yeah, that's
When I
probably
first looked you guys up, I didn't look you up. You kind of came across on my feed maybe like a few weeks ago, and the first thing I thought about was doodles when I looked at you, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Just based on a color palette, it just
Yeah.
reminded me of like that
Yeah.
doodles.
It is nostalgic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I got to ask you.
yeah. I wanted to hit that nostalgia note, and we did it kind of naturally because we started doing this in 2021. So I didn't have to really do it on purpose. It just kind of happened. And yes, I don't shy away from the fact that doodles were a massive influence on me. And yeah, I just hope that Burnt Toast looks at it and is kind of happy with, the creativity he sparked. Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
one, it's a huge flattering thing. And then how
Yeah.
you've executed it is so unique to you. So it is like, it's a nod to them, but by no means is it like
Yeah.
taking anything.
No, not at all.
So it's like,
But he loves stuff like this too when he sees
he
it.
really
He
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend Danny has been doing a lot with what they got that other collection at the minute, the
Doopies.
is it?
Yeah, Doopies. Yeah.
He's been making 3D models. He's been painting them on canvases, and they have been all over his posts. Like,
Oh, really?
The fact that
Nice.
it's inspiring him to create his own art using them and create stuff for Nifty, and
Oh,
yeah.
I love
So
that.
I'm sure they'll be like super proud to have inspired you like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I might make him an honorary to try and get his attention, but yeah. We're seeing a lot of our community members like bounce off our art at the moment, and it's such a joy to see everyone making these edits. And when I come across them on the feed, once again, it's surreal. But We're probably going to do like an edit comp soon because everyone's just dropping so much fire. I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, let's reward this. Yeah, so we'll
I
probably do something.
I love these little glitchy with the like
Yeah, those are
pixels
cool.
coming in.
Yeah.
These are really
Yeah.
cool. Like, what was
Yeah.
their inspiration? I'm assuming it's a little bit of a nostalgia, but was there any other inspiration
Absolutely.
from these ones?
I don't think it'll surprise you to say Mario, Super Mario,
Yeah.
was the inspiration there. I was a big Nintendo geek back in the day, and Super Mario was a massive game for me. And yeah, I always loved the ghosts from the ghost house, and
Yes,
I just had to have them in there.
I did have one large on screen just now, and I've lost her. But she was a ghost, and she had the pixels coming in, and it was like,
Yeah.
this one.
I wanted it. Oh yeah, that one. I love that one. I love that hairdo too. We call that
so cool.
we call that fascinate. And there's capital letters within the word, and you can probably tell who I'm trying to nod to there without knowing it. I mean, Sia is a massive Australian music artist who I just love.
She's huge. Yeah.
And so that's a nod to her, to be honest. And we've actually got one of our community members, Punk. He minted the gold Sia, and it's so funny. We all call him Gold Sia now, and he's actually been blocked by Sia from tagging her so much. Which
I actually saw in the comments
hilarious.
Someone had started. There's only one gold. Oh, here we go. There's only one gold that matters, and that's the gold Sia. There we go.
There he is, D-Punk. Yeah, he's our biggest holder. He is a champion, and
That's funny.
we've got so many good people in the community that we've built around us. It's so fun to vibe with them at the moment. Yeah, it's great.
So
yeah, that's where that came from.
Oh, I hadn't seen these ones. What's this?
These are the only gifts in the collection. So I just wanted a tiny bit of movement in a couple, and these are called the Aura Max. You can see their aura is just maxing out. Yeah, there's only 8 of them in the whole collection. Oh shit,
only
that's
8?
math, actually. Yeah, there's only 8 in the whole collection. Sorry, go on.
No, I was asking, only 8 you said?
Yeah, only 8 of these Aura Max in the whole collection. There's I think only 4 were in this drop, so there's still more to come. Maybe 6 in this drop.
Yeah, and none of them are listed either.
No, people are holding those.
Yeah,
No.
for sure.
They're kind of a
when
contrast.
I was looking, I didn't see any for sale, and otherwise I'd have been all over that.
Yeah, for sure. They kind of contrast the interdimensional punks. The interdimensional punks are similar to those, but kind of very contrasted to that, with the black, this really dark black overlay over the top of their heads, and it looks like they're floating in some sort of interdimensional space. It's
cool.
They're cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah.
That is very cool. Oh, yeah. I mean, you have achieved something very brilliant.
Thank you.
I couldn't get bored of like scrolling and looking at this. The traits are all.
Yeah, they're just fun to look at.
They're just really fun. They make me smile. Like when one appears on the timeline, it just makes you happy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, scrolling. I knew once people were able to scroll the collection, I knew they'd feel what I was feeling when I was scrolling it for the 4 years. That we were building it. But it did get to a point where I was like, I've been looking at this so long, I can't see it anymore.
It gets like
but I still believed in the art right through to mint. So yeah.
Is there anything? Sorry.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
No. I'm done. You go.
I was just going to say, is there anything you would have done differently, like looking back, or sometimes hindsight is kind of 20/20, isn't it? You think, I'd have done that slightly differently.
Yes, there is. I did find out late that I could split some layers and have one section of it go behind and one section of it go in front of certain layers. I didn't quite get that till later. So we did end up using that on the beard trait because it just wasn't going. It wasn't fitting Um, but so yeah, there's a few things I would do differently. And one other, I potentially would have split the mouth and the eyes as
Okay.
well. But there, I ended up with so many traits.
Yeah.
I actually had to consolidate at one point. We had so
Yeah.
many different colors of hats and so many different designs of hats and so many different types of everything that in the end, so for instance, the bucket hats, just take any bucket hat. Um, if you click on one of the designs, it will come up and it won't be just one color, one design. There'll be multiple colors. So I had to consolidate all the colors under the one name. And yeah, we had to do that because I wanted the browsing experience to be something really enjoyable. And
Yeah.
so I worked hard on the metadata side of it to, make it interesting to filter and scroll and play with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, you can see that. And it is hard. Like, I remember it was a lot to get my head round to, like,
yeah,
deconstruct my, like, dolls when, like, we decided we were going to do something with them.
yeah,
And then I did the same. I think I created lots of traits, and then you're like, oh my God, I've got so many, and there's so many ways they could
Yeah.
combine. And you want to kind of control that slightly so they all look really lovely. And
yeah,
yeah, it was like kind of, I ended up consolidating a couple of
yeah. Did
things
you?
together to kind of make it more easy to control the outcome a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
It's quite a lot to get your head around, isn't it? I know you're used to working in layers in Photoshop and Illustrator anyway, but I don't know why, because I drew mine in Procreate and I was used to drawing on paper
yeah,
where you would just draw a thing. It was like, oh, okay, right. So what parts would I separate and use as a trait? And like,
yeah. There's a
it's
lot of
just a
thought that
lot.
goes into it.
It is a
Yeah,
lot.
it really is. More than people realize, I reckon.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's deep and but fun, fun.
it
I had
is.
so much
It is
fun
fun. Yeah.
doing. Yeah, it was the time of my life.
It's a lot of
I
fun
think
to create.
it is a lot of
Yeah,
fun to create, and I do feel like sometimes because I kind of see mine as collectible art, and it's not necessarily, we do have PFP versions of them, but people haven't accessed them yet because we're building a special VIP area. But
cool, cool.
I kind of see it as a collectible art. Like, I'm assuming you probably think of yourself as collectible art because the art is really cool. And I think I go in
Absolutely.
spaces sometimes where there's like what I guess people see themselves as one of one artists. And
Yeah,
there's a lack of understanding and appreciation for the skill involved in creating the perfect PFP like you've done.
I totally
That it
agree.
takes the balance, that it works small as well as large, and then it's kind of a piece of
Hmm.
art that can like
Yeah,
translate to something really tiny. Like, that's a major skill. And a lot of the PFP collections have a lot of lore, they have a lot of story, there's a lot of
yeah,
thought behind each element, and there's
absolutely.
not just like a story around the whole piece. It'd be like, well, this hat meant this to me, and the glasses are inspired by this, and the color.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
do. That's why I love having PFP projects on. Because
yeah.
it's something really unique about them.
I truly believe the profile picture genre will, in the future, it will become its own, you know, genre amongst art,
Yeah,
cubism or impressionism or
Yep.
whatever.
I think so.
Um, yeah,
yeah,
I think the profile picture genre is going to become something big in the future. We are still so early. I mean,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
in this digital art revolution, it's we're still early. Like, yeah, it's
Talking about
it's going to
early,
be.
how do you feel about the current like NFT scene and crypto scene right now? Like,
I think it's evolving. I like where it's going. I think I've been hearing a lot of people say, and I kind of agree with this, is that this next wave is going to be more for the collector over the flipper.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree with
a
that.
lot of the yeah, a lot of the flippers came in for that big, quick money, and that's fine. I have no problem with flippers or traders, but um, I'm really trying to find the collectors and just anyone who vibes with it. So I really do think collectors are going to be um, a bigger group of the ecosystem in the next big leg up, and
yeah,
I don't think it's too far away. It's got to be. It's got to be soon.
yeah,
Like it's just yeah. There's some great art coming out of profile picture space as well.
Yeah.
Some great collections dropping in the last year, and yeah, I reckon all those OG blue chips should watch their back because we got some cool shit coming at them. Look
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, it
That's for
is.
sure. Yeah.
I'm hoping it's like the time for the smaller guy, you know, rather than like you say the big blue chips and kind of,
Yeah,
you know, the people who are just like two in a team or one in a team, and it's like,
yeah,
because I feel like there's so many smaller projects doing really cool shit, and
yeah,
maybe it gets
yeah,
overlooked because they don't have a community manager and a Discord
That's very
manager,
true.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
so quite often when I'm in a space and I'm listening to people talk about what these like bigger collections are doing, and I'm thinking, well, I've done that. I've got an
Yeah,
empty island. I've launched a trading card. Why are you
Yeah.
talking about me? You know, it's like kind of not in any sort of, but it's because you don't have the finances or like quite often they'll
the
hold a
reach.
space and they've got a team of 4 people up on the speaker
Yeah,
panel that all know the project, and you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's so I'm hoping that is shifting more to kind of you guys and us guys,
yeah,
you know, that kind of the true builders in the space that aren't just
yeah,
throwing money around. They believe in what they're doing and believe in crypto and the blockchain and all that kind of stuff,
absolutely. I don't think we're the
and believe in
only.
the art.
Yeah, exactly. I like to say bet on art. It's kind
Yeah,
of a twist on, trading and art. But I think there's some teams that have been cooking away in the background who were inspired by those blue chips, just like us.
Hmm.
I don't
yeah.
think we're the only ones doing this in the background, and I think there's some cool shit to come in the near future. So I'm excited about the NFT space. Like I said, I think it's still very new and very young.
Yep.
And
I agree.
yeah, there's going to be bumps, but probably big bumps. but,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you know, if you're about the art, I don't think the financial bumps, matter
Matter.
as much.
No,
Yeah,
I agree. I always say I think that art is the soul of like Web3. It's what keeps it
yeah,
kind of fresh and
yeah,
true. And I think, you know, people talk a lot about getting rugged, but I think if you've minted an NFT and you love the art and you keep it, I mean, I quite often print out my NFTs. I've got them
yeah.
all framed around my office, right? I've got loads of
Me too.
acids, I've got
Love that.
Scooges, I've got, you know, Crypt Social Club on the wall, and yours will definitely be going in a big frame because
Oh,
because
mine.
I just like, and I have them on my desktop. You know, I've got Crypt Social on one desktop, Scooter on the other, and I just kind
Yeah,
of, I'm just in. I find it inspiring. These fresh, interesting, not your traditional art. You know, and I think if those collections disappeared, you know, it doesn't matter if I've still got the
yeah,
art in my wallet and I'm still
Hmm.
appreciating it on my wall or on my iWatch when I look at my time, or you know, it doesn't matter. It's
exactly.
I think
I
it
think
definitely is
Yeah.
the
What
biggest
matters is what you
value.
think of it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
it'll be the only thing left after we're all gone. The art will remain on the blockchain there
Yeah.
forever.
We're there
Yeah,
forever. Yeah.
yeah.
I was
I totally agree.
I was getting
Totally.
grilled in a space the other day, like quite unfairly grilled. Like I was new and I was like, yeah, I've been around for 3.5 years. But and I said, look, I'm going nowhere. My poor nieces and nephews are going to be left this bloody project to carry on minting. It's like
Oh yeah,
they'll be here forever.
love that. Love that.
So yeah, but yeah,
Yeah, cool.
it is. It's for eternity, and it's an amazing thing to think this stuff's going to live forever.
I know, right? Like
I know.
just like the art in the museums, art in the
Yeah,
blockchain,
exactly. Yeah,
and that's why we wanted to mint on ETH. I'm an ETH maxi.
me too.
Um, yeah, good. Um, yeah, but it's the mother chain for art, and we did question over the years. In the Solana meme coin boom, we were like, oh, there's so much action on Solana. Do
Yeah,
we switch over just to, you know, um, go where the people are? But in the end, we switched back to ETH, and I'm so happy because you might notice ETH is kind of baked into the art. There's lots of
yeah,
little ETH symbols and nods to ETH in the art. So
yeah.
I'm very happy we ended up, minting
Sticking
on
with
the ETH.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The aid community is very they're very about it's very different than the ETH community. Like the ETH community is
yeah,
very like just money, very business type, if you want to say it that way. And
yeah.
then you got the
yeah,
aid community, which is very artsy, very like
So yeah, I
yeah,
like the ape
yes, it's a big
community. They
difference.
might.
Yeah.
So I like going and hanging out in ape spaces, even though I'm on ETH. because what I find about 8-chain spaces is they always want to speak to you. They want to know about the art. It's very inclusive. Whereas when I go in an ETH maxi space, quite often I feel like I'm too stupid to go up and talk about crypto. Like, I just feel like
It's always about
there's
how much
just-
money did you make
Yeah,
with this.
There's
so
a
it
lot of
does
big names.
but I do
Yeah.
feel like when Fraser, the co-founder, he was the one big into crypto and sort of brought me into this space, and he was very much an ETH max. And he was like, "Look, it's going nowhere. It's got everything built on it. You know, that's how he feels, and he feels like if you are serious, you're on ETH. That's how
Yeah.
always how he viewed it.
Totally
You know,
agree.
there's arguments for all of it, right? Isn't there? And
There is, and there's
you know.
spots for everything. Yeah, like we may do the tradeware thing on, you know, Solana or Base maybe.
Yeah,
Base is probably a better fit.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy we got the actual OG collection on ETH. Yeah, very happy about that.
Yeah,
I think our next collection that we drop is going to definitely be on 8, which is the V3 collection.
Yeah.
Yes,
but I feel like 8-chain, ETH, and Base, they're all part of the same, you know.
They are at the end of the day, yeah.
At the end of the day,
yeah,
and
they
I
are.
feel
They're all
like they
ETH.
fit together, and it makes it.
Yeah.
It feels like not a major change to go from ETH to Base or to like 8-chain, whereas like to go from ETH to Solana would be like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's a big jump.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
it's still the same family if you're
Yeah.
on Base or
that's a good
Chain.
way of
Yeah,
putting it.
yeah.
Mhm.
For sure. Yeah, I did the same. I worked little Ethereum jewels into the witch's necklace on my
I saw.
collection.
I've seen. I
kinda
love your
like
art, by the
those.
way.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. No, I love it. You got a great style going on. Yeah, that tattoo
it's-
style. I love it.
Yeah, it's unique.
Cool.
I feel like sometimes I think, oh, I should have gone maybe more along in alignment with what goes on in the space, but you know, I wouldn't be true to what I
No,
like to
do
do.
you.
Then. So you know,
You got to do you.
that's the thing.
Be true.
But yeah. But it's
Yeah, cool.
it's amazing. I'm very aware that it's 10 to, and you said you only had 45 minutes, so I don't want to keep you on for like over
Forever.
forever and
We
get
can
you in
keep you here
trouble.
forever.
I can probably chill for another 5 minutes, but
Okay,
then
that's cool.
yeah. Like I said, I'm at work, so I'm trying to juggle all these. I feel like I'm being pulled in 4 different directions at the moment, especially with Discord, X.
Oh God, don't.
I've got a family, so I've got to be a dad. And then there's work. I was really hoping I could quit my job soon.
I know.
That's
the
my
dream,
plan.
isn't it? You're like, I'm going to make loads of money off NFTs, and I'm going to be able to quit my job and focus on just drawing art all day and live the dream.
Yeah, I mean, that was the plan, but in the end, we did have a bump at the start of the mint. It did kind of stall very early. I don't know if you know this, but we stalled pretty early, and the price was quite high, I guess. And we were trying to gather enough funds to do all the things we had promised. And but when that happened, we had to really reassess, and we took a day to kind of figure out Plan B. And Plan B was to blast all the holders with free NFTs, and we just dropped 7 per NFT held into their wallets, and then we said, check your wallets, and it was a big surprise. And the hype that came from that, and then that was kind of compensation for dropping the price to what it was.
We did exactly the same.
Did you?
Exactly the same. Because when we came into the space, we were at a really good price point, and then ETH went freaking mental. And we were like, nobody's minting at that price, and with the gas fees, so we sort of dropped down to like a more reasonable price.
Yeah,
I know what you can't follow. Can't think in terms of US dollars and all that kind of all the time, but it was obvious that ETH, even if it dropped, was never going back to where it was when we first came along. And we did, if you'd minted one Lunar Witch, we dropped you an extra 2, and like kind of we did the same, and then just all in one go on the timeline was like,
love that.
Wallets, you've got a load of witches. And what was really cool is our first one of one went in that drop as well, which was really cool.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
And that had quite a big bounty attached to it as well. So
awesome.
It was good to do that. So it's nerve wracking, right? Because you're like, well,
absolutely.
How
you
do
have
you
to
get
stay on your toes. We in the end we were like, we wanted the money to do this stuff, but I'd prefer the art be out than have the money. So let's just get the art out there, and I knew once people actually saw it and scrolled it, they would fall in love with it, and that's kind of what's happening. So yeah, I'm very happy we did what we did. Yeah,
Good.
for the art, for the culture.
Yeah. For the culture, I know.
Yeah.
I totally get it, because I think when you're creative, and I know Miguel's exactly the same, you kind of just, you can't switch that off, right, and go, oh, we've got to wait until we've minted this many and we've got this much in the pot, and
Yeah,
you end up, I've thrown a lot of my own money at it, because I'm just like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you know,
yeah,
I wanted to launch a
and
trading card game from the day one, and I always assumed that would come further along the mint, but
yeah.
I did it last year in October, and just did a small run, and you know, they
Oh,
minted
cool.
out and everyone went nuts for them. It was really cool.
Oh, awesome.
But that all came out of my pocket, you know, in Fraser's pocket. We didn't, because we were
Yeah,
just like, well, we're not there yet, but we're going to do it anyway, because
I know the
Yep.
feeling.
Oh,
I know
I
the
want to
feeling.
do it.
I'm definitely still in the hole at the moment, but that's fine. My
Yeah,
art's out there, and I'm happy. I'm just happy to see everyone loving it.
yeah.
Good.
It's a joy.
Oh.
So listen, we know you gotta go.
We'll
Yeah,
let you go.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
we're gonna let you go.
Thank you so much for having me on. This is
Oh, it's
this was
been
a
a
blast.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like you guys are doing great. I love this stream. I'll definitely be back to watch and chill. And yeah, I'd be happy to come back anytime if you just want me
Oh,
back.
we'd love that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We tend to have people on more than once. We just keep it to an hour, and then, you know, they can come and tell us more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. No,
Yeah.
thank you so much for having me
We'll
on.
plan
It
it.
was a real pleasure. Yeah,
Yeah. Thanks so much, and
Good
go
to
and
meet you.
enjoy your day, and we'll catch
yeah.
up with you in spaces.
Oh, beautiful. See you.
Good night.
Take
Good night.
care.
Or good
Bye.
day, rather, for you. Amazing. Right, I'll move him from the screen. Hey,
Yeah,
that
really
was
good project.
great.
I really like it a lot.
Amazing
Yeah.
collection. I love it.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I sort of saw a collection and was like, oh, I have to have those.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know he was or they were working on this for such a long time. Yeah.
I know me.
That's good.
I
It's
had
good
no
to know. It's good
idea.
to know the history.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I really love that, and you know, I'm excited for things to come. I just want to shout out a few people. D Punk, thank you for tuning in. Acid as well. We've got Coyote Ugly. Hey guys, M4R71 doesn't trip off the tongue, that one, but hi. I think I saw Dave here, Kaswaka, Scooter McGee, Sir Sapien. So yeah, Jan Zek. Oh, loads of people. We've had a really good stream. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, we have
lot
161 watching.
a lot of love for the Dead Punks, which is really cool.
Yeah, pretty cool collection. I like it a lot. I'm gonna probably get a few.
I know
don't
what you
have
like.
any
You'll
yet.
get more than a few. You'll be like, you'll be worse than, you'll be like me, Acid, and Dave combined. You'll be like, I've just minted 500. I know what you like.
Impulse buy, Vicky. All right.
I know you do.
What happens? Oh, I know
Yeah.
Retro. I don't know if it's still on. It's probably late for him, but I know he was asking me to put some in our community vault, so I'll probably do
Yes, he
that.
was. Yeah, I did spot that. And Acid said, "Yeah, Vicky, thanks for pointing it out. I accidentally bought 9." There we go. And that's the minimum now, apparently 9. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to release all the stuff that I'm doing. I just want to get it off my plate. Like I'm just crossing things out as I do them. There's still a lot to do, especially with the book. At least the story's done. It's complete. A lot of the visuals are complete. It's just putting everything together.
Yeah, it's so much work, right? I think people do not. They don't get.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. A lot, you know, people like yourself, obviously the Dead Punks, myself, like constantly working in the background of what, you know, okay, so this is what we achieved last year, what we're going to do this year. There's always a plan. A lot of people think sometimes you go quiet and that means nothing's happening, but it's not the case.
Yeah, when I go quiet is usually I'm doing like
8,000
things happening.
You're normally like completely redesigning 3D modeling.
Oh my god, yeah!
Creating a new app.
I went crazy when I went dark, like for a few weeks.
Oh, Acid said your book will be amazing. There we go.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Acid, I've read it and it is amazing. I've read book 1. It's awesome. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I can't wait. So what I did was I had to pause on everything else because I want to focus just on this book. and putting it out. It started out as a comic, now it's becoming a novel. Like I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
It's like Lord of the Rings. It'd be like this thick.
Crazy.
Just
It's
like,
just crazy because when I first started like writing and like creating the illustrations and putting things together, like I started putting that video together that I previewed with for you guys
yeah.
with the prologue, and I'm like, this is just not a comic. It's a novel. Making a novel.
Yeah. Well, it could be a nice graphic novel. I've got some
Yeah,
really
yeah,
beautiful ones, hardback, you know, kind of really
yeah.
chunky. Just, yeah.
And then today, all day, pretty much, I was going back and forth on some artwork, putting together the colors for all the different factions, which I posted today. So that's out there now. It's engraved in stone.
That's it. You can't
Um,
change it now.
can't
No
change it
changing your
now, yeah.
mind.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
like the
crazy because
Watchmen.
every time I sit in front of my computer, it's always like my mind just goes 1,000.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's hard. I've been trying to focus a little bit on Vicky Licious as well, like for my illustrations. I've been
yeah,
creating little bundles because obviously we've got Valentine's coming up. I've
yeah, yeah.
created little dead cute bundles, so you get like a pin, sticker, little postcard, and you could like gift it up for somebody if you wanted it.
Oh,
So,
that's cool. Yeah,
actually, I've done one with this little dolly here because
that is
she's
pretty
like
cool.
she's like a sugar skull one. So yeah, there's like a little sugar skull one, there's a little booty heart one, little zombie bum in a heart, you know, like so it's all like weird, it's all like anti-Valentine's really, it's all like till death stuff, you know, but it's kind of cool. So I've been doing that a little bit, so I'll be back on the cute and creepy gang
That's good.
hard now.
You know what's difficult is that as I'm writing and I'm creating the characters and I'm making names and I'm making colors and all this stuff, I have to make sure that the rest of the ecosystem is the same. So like sometimes I'll change a
Yeah.
color for, I don't know, the comic for something, and then I'm like, shit, I'm gonna have to change the NFT color for that particular thing now.
Oh, of course, because you obviously they got to marry
And then
up.
it's like, I'm gonna have to change the color for this other thing that I'm doing. I'm gonna have to change the color for the toys, and I'm gonna have to change the color for this. And it's like, it's just a lot for one
It is a
person, but
lot. It is a lot. It's a lot to get
I'm
your
getting
head
there.
around. I found that with the trading cards, like coming up with each of the cards and like working out the scoring
Yeah,
system.
it's hard.
You know, I sat with Kevin like a little bit on. We did a little chat.
Yeah.
And I spoke a lot to NF Creeps because obviously he's the trading card guy.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's hard to get your head around when you've
Yeah.
got like lots of stories involved and
It's a
all
lot,
that
yeah.
stuff.
And I want to make sure that it's right. Like my biggest fear is that I put the book out and I put everything out and then somebody goes, "Oh, this character doesn't look like the book character or doesn't match with the book."
What's
Like, you know what I
that?
mean?
Yeah.
That's like my
Yeah.
biggest fear.
Yeah. Will you have any characters in there that aren't part of the NFT collection? Like, will there be like a graphic
The
novel
villain.
only? The villain.
The villain is not
Okay.
going to be part of the NFT collection. Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's interesting. So will you do like maybe a print of him or something for like
Yeah.
yeah.
There's going to be visuals of him, yeah. But yeah, he's not going to be maybe I should make him part of the NFT collection, like a one of one or
He
something.
could be a one of one.
Yeah.
Like the space ant, like the astronaut ant.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was talking about
that
this the other day with people.
You've shared that on
Crazy.
your timeline the other day. And
Luna's here. Luna's the one who got it.
Oh, it gave me anxiety because I so wanted it so much, and I minted a couple, and just as I did, she nabbed it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. It happened right after you minted, and then Luna minted, and she got it. Yeah, you're right.
I'm really
And
unlucky with minting.
Hans was like,
He was desperate.
desperate to get it. He has a lot of ants.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
It feels like, but you know what? He got a one of one from us, so that's
that's good.
And that had many attacks, like bounty 0.6 ETH. So crazy. I got to show you these just as I spent so much time on them. So these are my little bundles I've been doing. How cute are these? So you get like a pin.
I'm not seeing it yet.
Oh, can you not see it?
Oh, now I can. Okay.
Nice. So this is the little bundles I'm doing. So you get like a little pin, a sticker.
That is cool. That's for Valentine's?
No, these ones are my tattoo inspired ones. So I have that tattoo there. That's one of my tattoos. And
cool. I like those.
Yeah, so these are called like the Ink and Blood Rose collection. They were heavily inspired by tattoo culture, as you can tell.
Are you selling these
Um,
already?
yeah, these are for sale. Like
Where are you?
you
Where
get
are
them
they
in a
on
little
sale?
box. They're on my Vicilicious Shopify and my
Oh,
Etsy
okay.
shop. But yeah, they're really. Oh, Retro says he's still here.
Surprised
So
he's not
yes,
sleeping yet. It's past your bedtime, Retro.
I know he should be in bed. And these are my Valentine's ones. So this is what
Gonna
I
kill me.
mean. We've got like Undying Love. We've got little zombie pin, zombie sticker, little zombie Valentine's card. There's my tattoo there. Oh, there's
Oh
wrapping
yeah,
paper
that's
as
pretty
well.
cool.
Yeah, they're cute, right?
Yeah, I like that.
This is my little lovesick one. So yeah, she's got
Oh, I really like
all
that
these
one.
are hand embellished, right? So they all got I've hand embellished them with glitter and gems and like yeah, so they're all. So
I
yeah,
like that one a
I
lot.
don't often share my my Vicilicious stuff. So there we go. That's
Why you should
I
share it all
know.
the time.
It's like where I live on Instagram, so
I know.
it's
I'm
all
liking
that.
your stuff on Instagram.
I know. Oh, hey Wick. Hey
Oh, Wick is in the
dude.
house.
Wick is in the house. I was talking about you earlier, Wick. Oh,
She
he's got
was. It
some
was all bad.
really.
All
Oh
bad.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't. He's got some really cool stuff. So we need to have him back on. He's like
Yeah.
creating like a social platform that kind of him and his wife are doing something really freaking cool. So
Oh man, we need to have him back
we
then.
need to have him back on for sure.
Yeah.
I know he's nearly at beta, so yeah. There's only 5 skulls listed. Give us a chance to buy one. There we go. Okay. But yeah, so that's it. I think we've probably wrapped up for the evening.
Yep. Let's do
I'm
it.
ready for bed. Oh, I can't sleep after I read book 1.
Oh yeah, retro read it too.
Ah, it's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He liked it. Yeah.
I knew he would. I missed his DM because I was in so many groups. He messaged me saying, "Do you have it? Can you send it to me in a different format?" And I didn't see it for
Yeah, he kept asking me
days.
like, I can't read it. It doesn't open. I'm like, hold on, I sent it to you in a different format. It took me like 6 days to just send it to him because I was so busy.
Well, and then I was ignoring his messages, not on purpose, but because you're in the groups and someone DMs
Yeah.
you, and then all the groups just like push.
It just keeps going down. Yeah.
Yeah, so I missed it completely. I apologize. He knows I didn't.
Yeah, but he has it now. He's good.
It's amazing.
He's gonna kill me one of these
God.
days.
He will. But there
Yeah.
we go. But yes, this has been a good show. I really enjoyed having Avoid on. I don't know what the plan is for next week. I'm still scouring X for some interesting collections. And more is the hard thing is getting people to reply to you because, like I said about the group thing, your DM gets lost. So yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, and Kevin is alive, by the way.
Is he? Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, he's doing much better
tonight.
Yeah, we can't wait for him to get up.
Well?
He's doing much better. Yeah, he's home now. He's just recuperating, trying to get up from his bed. I don't think he can still get up yet. Yeah, I think he's got more time for sure. But I know he's texted me today. He's looking forward to what we have stored for this year. Unfortunately, we really wanted to like ramp up the streams.
Yeah.
And we've been working behind the scenes with some other guys about some stuff that's coming up, but I can't talk about it yet.
No.
But hopefully, when he is 100%, we can start working on that.
Yeah.
And you guys can all see what we got in store.
Awesome. Amazing.
Yeah.
It's great.
Streaming is going to be crazy this year for sure.
And we need to get and do some X spaces as well, I think.
Yeah.
I
really want to do the spaces for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like it's lovely doing a stream and it's, people love seeing like that deep dive on a project. But actually people do like to have a conversation with you as well and make it more two-way. So I think it's good to have the balance of the two.
Yeah.
So yeah, I lost the mojo for it before Christmas because I was like so exhausted from working so hard. So when I finished work, the last thing I wanted to do was open up a space and be jolly. I just wanted to sit and watch crap on telly and like zone out for an hour, Yeah, but that's the truth, and catch with my dog. So yes, I'll be back on it now. It's the new year.
Very true.
Amazing.
All right. So
Right,
you
so
have yourself a good night.
I will. Thank you everybody for joining. So glad all the the Dead Punk community came and hung out. That's really nice.
Yeah.
I hope you come back another night. But yeah, if there's anyone's got any cool projects they want to share, feel free to DM me or Miguel and like kind of just sort of say
We'll put you on.
We'll put you on. We're not gatekeepers. We just want to share art and give love to the smaller projects. So get in touch.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Stay cute and creepy.